Man, welcome back to another vid, man. Today's video, we're gonna be reacting to quarter zips and respectability politics. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to pop out with the little quarter zips, chat. Hold on. I'm missing the matcha. I ain't gonna hold you, but let's get straight to this vid, man.
Young black men are finally waking up. They ditching the ghetto trashy streetwear and are finally assimilating with society. I ain't gonna cap. These
They look
brothers
fresh.
clean.
They clean.
They clean as hell.
You gotta give it to them,
They
chat.
fresh. Got the matcha in their hand, alright?
And I've been wearing quarter zips and shit, so I just had to get that out of the way. But I've been going classy on them.
We don't do coffee. It's straight quarter zips and matchas around here. He was talking about putting on a Nike tech to come outside. I told him, what are you doing?
What are you
Upgraded
doing?
in life. You wear glasses now.
Lock
you wear
in.
quarter zips. I don't do Nike tech. We don't do those. Talk to him.
Yo,
Talk to us.
yesterday I was in the hood.
Uh-huh.
Today I'm wearing this sweater.
Uh-huh.
I'm in Blink Street, gang.
Uh-huh.
Change your life, gang. Put the tech down.
Uh-huh.
Put
Text
the tech
down. Quarter zips up. You heard? Quarter zips and
Quarter
stop.
zips up. So I like and dislike this trend. I love seeing young black men getting out of their comfort zone and trying new outfit styles. As you go through this trend, you just see how, you know, as black men, we be killing the fashion game. Anything we put
For
on, we
sure.
don't look spiffy in it. Now, what I dislike, and hear me out, okay? Hear me out. It's low-key anti-black. Just even the fact that these quarter zips, which is associated with the white culture in a way, it's already put on a higher pedestal than streetwear, which is associated with black people. We see this time and time again, but everything that black people do is always deemed ghetto until, you know, white people do it. So with this trend, they're like denouncing Nike Techs, which by the way costs more than these quarter zips. It's put down as, you know, for ghetto people and
Nah, I don't think it's like that. I think it's just like, bro, most niggas who's wearing Nike Techs, they trying to look gangster hood. I even see white boys wearing Nike Techs trying to look gangster. So I think it's like, it's more like, man, we're not trying to be act like gangsters no more. We're trying to act like, you feel me, successful businessman. I don't think it's just we trying to look white or we're not trying to look black, you feel me?
less
Or am
than
I
people,
wrong?
while the quarter zips are higher up, which is an example of how, you know, society already does black people. Anything that is associated with black culture is negative, and get rid of it. Don't do it. It's the same reason why in the corporate world you can't have dreads or you can't wear your hair in certain ways. It have to be low cut, and it's like, why is that? Whose standard is that by? We know whose standard it is. And I love using this picture right here as an example of what America wants. With the Native Americans, you see on the left how they were originally. Through assimilation, this is how they want you to be. Anything that is a part of your culture, abandon it and just consume ours, you know? And then also, it's like, you can dress up in both ways, but for different occasions. If I'm going to the store to get groceries, my nigga, I'm not putting on a fucking suit. I'm going to wear a hoodie. I'm going to wear some sweatpants, some slides. I'm going to be comfortable. Now, if I'm going to a wedding or like a business meeting, of course, I'm going to wear a suit. I'm going to be more professional. This just reminds me of a trend that was going around on TikTok. It's always anti-black trends going around. Oh, I'm not Hellcat black. I'm this type of black. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? And like, if you are that type of person who wears suits on regular day basis, then fine. Because I know people like that, and that's them. Also, you have people like me who would prefer more streetwear type of clothes. It doesn't change the person that I am. I still operate the same way. I'm very respectable. I'm very well-mannered. I'm going to still get the job done. But to hold this person to a higher standard because he dresses more, you know, professional than me is crazy, because guess what? I'm still gonna get the work done probably even better than him. So these are the two dudes from the other video. But as y'all can see, I know this is just a joke, but they're like looking down on the dude with the Nike Tech. They are dressed business casual and, you know, they feel better. Similar to how a lot of white people look down on black culture and think that black culture is bad. Do y'all kind of get where I'm going, all right?
Yeah, I don't think it's really like that. You feel me? I feel like it's just a little trend going on, and plus, like it or not, bro, if you show up to a job interview with a Nike tag on, bro, they gonna look at you a certain type of way. But if you put on a quarter zip, they gonna look at you like, oh, hold on, you feel me? It's not how I would want it to be, but it's how it is. You feel me? You just gotta go with things in life. Certain things that we just gotta go with. You feel me? Maybe dress casual if you want a high paying job. You feel me?
Girl, please. Didn't somebody tell you this was an all-white party? Huh?
Yeah.
Someone
yeah.
get this boo away.
Watch where you walking.
Tech hoodlum.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
At first, I thought I was tripping, but a lot of people do feel the same way as me. You know, maybe we just, I don't know.
The quarter zip Nike Tech meme is literally just textbook classism, and I was gonna let y'all have y'all fun with this shit until I heard somebody say that the CIA is upset with the black community for wearing quarter zips. You think the CIA, the people who have resorted to putting drugs into our communities, undermining our leaders, and getting fathers out of the household, really give a fuck that you're conforming to white standards of professionalism? No.
Thank you. Summed it
And
up
I don't want
perfectly,
this video
brother.
to be misconstrued. If you like quarter zips and you like dressing up a certain way, dress that way.
Yeah.
But you can have it both ways, man. You can dress up professional and you can dress up in streetwear. Like, it doesn't have to be like I'm a quarter zip type of guy. Like, this is strictly what I wear. I'm a Nike type of guy. Like, it's fucking stupid. And the people I've seen have issues with it can't exactly voice why they have an issue with it. So they come out looking like the fucking screaming lion versus the monkey. It's over. I've already made myself the Chad quarter zip wearer type shit. The reason why you were angry is because it's classism. It's somebody being classist towards you, but doing it under the guise of a joke.
Yeah.
The quarter zip trend is a recession indicator, and a stone cold post 2000s great recession indicator at that. The idea that history doesn't repeat itself, but it most definitely rhymes, has never been more evident as it is today. If we look back at the '08 recession, it's crazy how much of the signs of it coming are reflected in what we are seeing now almost 20 years later. We can start with the quarter zips, which is not a bad trend by any means, but it reminds me of when everybody was going to parties and clubs wearing business casual in the early 2000s. A lot of people argue that trend started based on the club discrimination that we often still see today. Like, if a club doesn't want black people, they usually can't just say that. But they can ban what they think.
It's not that the club doesn't want black people. The club doesn't want a specific type of people going in there. You feel me? Classism is just another way of saying, man, we want wealthy people. We want richer people here. We don't want brokies here. So if you're white and you wearing, I don't know, if you're white and you're poor and you're broke, the club doesn't want you. But if you're black and you're rich, the club is gonna want you. That specific club. You feel me? So I don't see it as a race thing. You feel me?
Thus the business casual in the club. And that marked the time period of the Great Recession, like what a lot of people like to call recession pop.
You feel me? Think about it. Who's the type to pull up to the club looking fancy, dressing? Rich people. Who's the type to pull up to the club looking bummy? Broke people. And most of the time, yes, it's us black people because we don't have it like that. But it's still, the club just wants rich people there. They don't care about, oh, is he black? Nigga, if Jay-Z pulling up to the club, they letting him in, bro. You feel me? If rich black guys going to the club, they're letting them in. It's just not a, oh, we don't want black people here. I don't think.
Recession pop was the music that was coming out around that time. Think LMFAO, Flo Rida, early Kesha, early Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj's whole first album, and even early Soulja Boy. But the idea that the demand for escapist, high-energy party songs with a fun or outright positive vibe would go up at a time when your average American would value an escape.
Yo, that's crazy because I literally started listening to pop OD, like that Lady Gaga that he just put. I literally was listening to that album again, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They need to bring those pop songs back, bro. Those was the good time in life. And he's low-key right, bro.
From a day-to-day life being heavily influenced by the economic downturn that caused the foreclosure, divorce, and unemployment rates to spike at that time. That's where they get the idea or the concept of recession pop from. And I'd argue based on a few factors that a lot of Americans, though for different reasons, feel like that today. And if you still don't believe we're seeing the signs of what's to come in these recession indicators, you're sitting here like, what does any of this prove? Know that Subway brought back the $5 footlong. Not without inflation, but they brought it back. Mind you, I was a 7th grader when they came out with that the first time, back in '08. My mom worked and would get home after me. Needless to say, there was more than a few $5 footlong nights during the week, and it made sense. Subway still wanted revenue while Americans had less money to spend. Americans had less money to spend due to the recession. What was the point of this video again?
So although this quarter zip trend, this dude right here is very handsome, by the way. It's a very handsome individual.
All right,
It's
bro.
funny, and also I love to see young black men dressing out of their comfort zone. I'm not gonna lie, it's anti-black, but hear me out first. Throughout history, anything that black people have done, it's always connected to negativity or it's bad. And this does apply to the way we dress, you know, streetwear, Jordans, etc. My thing is with this trend, it's like you're putting on, you know, a quarter zip, which is probably more corporate, and then you denounce, you know, a Nike Tech, which is associated with black people. And it's so stupid because you can literally just wear both for different occasions.
Yeah.
And what makes the quarter zip so much better? It's similar to how people love to praise the mob and the mafia when they used to commit some of the most heinous crimes, but hey, they used to dress nice, they wore suits, they was still doing crimes. Yeah. And I see people making statements like the CIA mad about this. No, this is what the CIA would want.
I just saw a white man comment, the quarter zip movement is doing more for the black community than the Black Lives Matter movement ever could.
Yeah,
and I would just like to take this time to remind y'all that respectability politics will never save the black community. Let's just remind y'all that they were still lynching black people with a full suit and tie on. It does not matter if you have on Nike Techs or a quarter zip. If they view you as a ghetto black man, that's how they're going to view you either way. It does not matter if you—
That's what I was just saying, bro. But if you walking around like you're a rich black guy, they're gonna view you as that. You feel me? It's just how the world is. If I'm walking around and I see a black guy with a ski on and a Nike Tech, I'm like, oh shit, let me, you feel me? But if I'm walking around, I see a nigga in a quarter zip with a matcha on, clear glasses and everything, I'm like, oh, that nigga sweet. You feel me? I don't really have to worry. I'm gonna just be cool. You feel me? It's just how the world is, bro. It's just how it is. And imagine if it's a white guy or a white lady, old lady, they're gonna look at a black guy that's in a Nike Tech with ski on. Of course they're gonna look at him as like, yo, this is ghetto. This is But that's all I'm saying is you don't have to confirm. Oh, I'm gonna just go all quarter zip on them. No more Nike, bro. Just be you. Yeah, certain times you might have to put on the quarter zip. You feel me? If you going for a job interview, put on that quarter zip. Look fancy. Look classy. But if you chilling with the boys at the park, man, just put on the Nike Tech. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Wearing Lululemon or a full business casual suit, if they view you as a ghetto black person, if they have that stereotype of black people in their minds, that's what they're going to view you as either way. And trying to be deemed as more respectable or more likable or more polished will not.
Yeah, if you're black, they're still gonna view you as a black guy. No matter what you wear, they're still gonna view you. But if they see that you're looking, you're taking steps to look casual, to look nice, you feel me? It's just how life works, bro. It's just how life works. I promise you, bro. And when you see a homeless guy, what do you think? Oh, this guy wearing bummy things. He's on the street. He's homeless. But if you see a homeless guy, let's say you don't know he's homeless, but he got a suit on and he's dressed fancy, you're probably not gonna think he's homeless. You're gonna think, oh, this guy's doing well. It's just how life works, bro.
Change their view of you or other black people.
Man, fuck them people. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling black people this. Now, if you want to dress up in a suit, then do that. But if you're doing these things, cutting your hair too.
Yeah, don't do it for validation, bro, because you will never get it. You're still gonna be black. What did Kanye say? You could be black in the Benz, but you're still black, bro. So don't do it for that. Do it for like I keep saying, if you about to go for a good high-paying job and you want to look very good, you might have to take off that Nike Tech for a little bit. But if it's not benefiting you and you're just going to the park, then why even wear a quarter zip? You feel me? You don't have to look good for these people. They don't even like you anyways.
Appeal to them to make them feel more safer. What's wrong with you, gang? Nothing that you do is going to make you feel me? Be you. If you are a person that dresses up that way, then that's perfectly fine. But don't change who you are get this to y'all get what I'm saying, bro.
Like, I'm all for black people trying out different styles and aesthetics, but to act like those other styles are ghetto or low class and a quarter zip is just so high class and it just makes you so much better, it's just crazy to me.
Those are my thoughts on this whole situation, man. I want to start a discourse in the comments.
Yeah, like me, I like wearing casual. I like wearing, like, even my mindset, I feel like it's a little bit older than because I'm 21, nigga. I'll be wearing fucking church shoes and everything with quarter zip. Like, I didn't just buy this because of this video. I've been had this shit. You feel me? I literally like dressing like that. That's just my personality. I'm not trying to, I don't know, feel validated by white people. It's just how I dress. But do I got Nike Techs? Hell yeah, I got Nike Techs. If I'm going to the park, am I gonna throw on a Nike Tech? Yes, I'm throwing on a Nike Tech for a quick day at the park. I don't know. But if I'm gonna go to a fancy place, a fancy restaurant or whatever, I'm gonna dress casual. I'm gonna dress real nice. You feel me? It's just how life is. It's just how you gotta move with things, bro. Take care of yourself. Do not care about what no one think about you, because you can't change people's opinions about you, bro. Especially if it's your race. If you're black, bro, they're gonna see you as black no matter what you do. Hey, but that's it, man. Quick rant for y'all, man. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. But this is overall, this is not a bad trend. You feel me? We've had way worse trends. I've seen niggas do the galaxy shit trend where they inhale some air balloon, whatever. And that's a bad trend. This right here, I could say it's not harming no one. It's not doing none of that. If anything, it's showing these boys that, yeah, you could dress casual. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video, man. I'm out.